Happy holidays! So it's Christmas time again in the Mercado household and all around the world. And we have a lot of fun. What are some of our favorite holiday memories and treats and things that we do? That's what we're going to be discussing in this video.
So to get the holiday season started in our house, I mean, we're big on Christmas. We love Christmas. And even before Angie and I got married, we were both very big on Christmas in our families. And we both had similar traditions. For us, it's the day after Thanksgiving, that Friday. Black Friday is not Black Friday for us. It's Christmasification Day here in the Mercado house, where we basically start getting all our stuff out for Christmas. And now that we're in a big home, we have a lot of Christmas stuff.
We've collected a lot of things throughout the years. We have 9 Christmas trees this year in our house. Of course, not to say that they're all giant trees. We have a couple of big ones and a couple of small ones throughout the house.
And we've gotten them throughout the years when they're on sale on Black Friday or after Christmas. So when we usually come in through the garage, and when we do that, we hit the sunroom. And the sunroom is kind of like our seasonal room.
Our seasonal room, our party room. We do all the celebrations there, birthday parties, New Year's parties, and all that stuff.
What is the decor theme in there?
Well, that tree, it's pretty plain as far as color. It's just a white, it's a Christmas tree, but it has white decorations with some gray in it. But the thing about that tree is that we have decorated it with the names of Jesus, like different names that in the Bible that have been quoted to, the personality of who Jesus is. So that's something special about that tree.
And those were not fancy. Those are not like fancy ornaments. They were homemade.
Homemade, printed, simply made.
Yeah. And then from the sunroom, we move into our kitchen, dining, family room. And here it's more of a kind of like a country rustic.
It's a country rustic vibe because the Mercados are known for their deer hunting, and that's all in love of my father-in-law and just embracing the Mercado culture, which is very log cabin-y style and very rustic and outdoors. So I've pretty much created a tree that has that like deers on it. I've made some of my ornaments in there you can find. And then since our fireplace is very rustic looking, it just completely matches the style, right?
Yeah. The one whimsical thing that we do have this year in our kitchen is on our dining room table.
Yes. Instead of like decorating the table with like flowers and poinsettias and all that stuff, I decided that, we love to do our gingerbread houses, right? And why not make the centerpiece of our dining room table the gingerbread houses that we worked on, right, for Christmas? And it's great, and it just gives a festive feel, and it matches the fact that we are in a kitchen and dining room area.
Yeah. So then moving from the kitchen dining into the living room. The living room, that's kind of like our hangout, cozy spot. We watch a lot of Christmas movies there. And then because it's not a huge room, we decided to put our skinny tree in there.
Yeah, and we've had that tree for a long time.
Right.
It's a flocked
tree, yeah.
Flocked tree. And we've had it for a long time because we used to not have a big space. So we had to have a little bit more of a narrower tree in the section that we were using before. And we just decided that it matches the wintry gray theme of our living room. And it's just gold. Yes. It's gold, gray, white decorations with some birds. And again, a lot of this stuff we've had for years.
Yeah, but now everything in that room is as you described, except for one little corner of the room that's kind of blue.
Yes. So we love to celebrate and enjoy, Hanukkah season. We like to celebrate with our Jewish friends and family that we have. And so we have like a little corner just devoted to that. And of course the boys love it. What do you guys love?
Why did you like Hanukkah? What would you like Hanukkah so much?
Chocolate coins.
Chocolate coins?
The present.
How many presents?
Eight
presents.
8 presents. Yeah.
It was 8 little presents, and I kept it simple. I just bought blue bags from the dollar store, and it's gifts like socks. What was your favorite gift that was in there?
A compass.
A
A compass,
compass.
yeah,
I
compass.
gave
What
them
are
a
you, Blake?
compass.
The Rubik's Cube.
The little
Rubik's
Rubik's Cube,
Cube.
yep.
The lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
It was lip gloss in one of
Yes.
them.
Something simple for each of them in that, and we always try to play the dreidel game, right?
Yeah, and we played the
Yeah.
game, And to round out the first floor of the house, we have the office.
The office, which is all about dad.
Yeah, so the office, because,
Even though it's my office.
yeah, even though it's the homework area and my wife's work area as well, we don't really have that much space to do any big major Christmas stuff in there, except for this picture window. Picture window is that what you call it? Like a
Yeah.
It's like a built-in shelf, as you can see it here. And so what I did was basically I have my Christmas village. I've had a Christmas village every Christmas since I was a kid, and it's kind of evolved and changed a lot throughout the years.
Dylan has been so excited to share about the mouse and the miracle. Can you tell him about our mouse?
Our miracle mouse. He gives us surprises and gives us papers inside his backpack.
So instead of like a elf on the shelf, we do a miracle mouse, which is, I found this years ago when this guy was a baby. The mouse came with a storybook, and the story goes that this was the little mouse that rode with Mary and Joseph
Yep.
to Bethlehem, and then was there when the baby Jesus was born, right?
Yeah.
So then he wanted to share and spread the gospel through the nations.
Mhm.
So that's, what it is. And he has a little backpack. So every day, starting the first day of December, Miracle Mouse has a little note and a little activity for us to do. Sometimes they're very simple, as just like, share, our favorite holiday, carol, or sing something, or draw a Christmas picture. And sometimes they're a little bit more elaborate, like making gingerbread house cookies for
Right.
that day, or going to see the nativity show, things like that. So little activities that we can do during the holiday season.
Okay, so now we go make our way up to the second floor, and as soon as we hit that second floor, we hit the boys' room.
Let's go!
No, we're gonna show them about.
We're gonna show them.
But you can tell them about your room. So what Christmas decorations do you guys have in your room?
We have Star Wars decorations and a gold star,
Mhm.
of course.
And lights. And I think that
Yeah,
tree
but
needs an
the lights
upgrade.
doesn't
Yeah.
even help us see.
Yeah, so we gotta upgrade that tree definitely for next year. So that's their little
Well,
Christmas touch and a little Christmas tree in their room. And then of course we have a guest room on the second floor, and that guest room has another small tree as well. And what's special about that tree is that tree has all the ornaments that we've picked up. Anytime we've traveled, we've always tried to buy an ornament of
Places that we've gone to,
Right.
and we keep it there since it's our guest room. And
But these-
we love having friends stop in during the holiday season, or family. I love a full house. Even the messy loudness just brings me so much joy during the holidays. So whenever we can get guests to come, especially
Yeah.
during the holiday season, we love it.
And then of course there's the our bedroom, and we have our own tree in there as well. And we kind of keep it simple as well. Just a
Yeah.
nice, not a big tree, but just a nice tree in the corner where we can have a little bit of a little Christmas touch in our room as well.
One of the fun touches this year is the bathroom, the boys' bathroom, because we added some Christmassy to it.
Yeah.
I figured, I was shopping at the store at Burlington actually, and I found these shower curtains with Santa on it, some little touches here and there with some garland around the window, and of course the soap dispenser is a reindeer.
All right, and then to finish it up, we go upstairs to the third room. And guys, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's on the third floor?
The third floor is the playroom. We play with toys.
Okay, that's where you guys have your toys. And tell us about the decorations a little bit.
We
Okay.
have string lights, bigger ones instead of the ones in our room, and we also have a tree. We also have these little stuffed animatronics that our grandma that passed away a year ago gave to us when we were younger. We have like a little tree, little village right underneath the tree, And we just keep it simple. We don't go all in with the player. We just have it a little small area.
Yeah, they have their little corner, as you can see, with their tree, which I think next year we'll probably get a bigger tree for up there.
And they decorate it themselves.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. That's the big thing, that they do it all themselves. I helped them string the light, but everything up there they did it themselves, which is great because it kind of gets them going. They're little elves in training. Okay, now guys, our shirts say Cookie Crew, so I think we saved the best little corner of the house for last. Why do our shirts say Cookie Crew?
Because we have a hot cookie station with cookies.
We are Christmas cookie fanatics. Every year, my wife makes way too many cookies, but really not too many because we eat them all up. And as you can see from our cookie station, it dwindled down because we've eaten so many of them.
We've eaten so many. We didn't get a lot of pictures of when it was packed, and then we gave a lot away already. So now we're gonna talk about some of our favorite traditions or things that we've done during the holidays that you guys really love. So everybody just take a moment, pause, think about your favorite thing.
Okay, what is your favorite?
Making cookies.
So what was your favorite?
Loteria.
Loteria, yeah. So we bought this board game, which is basically like bingo, but it's like
A Mexican
Spanish
bingo
version called Loteria, and it's so interesting. I'll put up a quick image of it so you can see what it looks like. Mine is, of course, I love watching Christmas movies. So anytime we get to be in our PJs just like this and watch a Christmas movie and have some cookies and milk, that's good for me.
Go ahead, what's your favorite Christmas activity or tradition?
Looking at the snow fall down from the window.
Snowfall?
Yeah, the snow. Of course, the snow.
My favorite is always the gingerbread house day, actually. That's like my favorite thing to do. And this year we had my niece and my nephew do it with us. And I just loved it that I get to spoil everybody and everybody gets to eat candy and sugar and messy and create and do all these art projects, and the houses came out so phenomenal. So that's my favorite Christmas tradition that we do.
And as far as our Christmas traditions, like, how we do Christmas, well, Christmas Eve, we always do Christmas Eve either at my father-in-law's or my brother-in-law's. So we're usually not home on Christmas Eve, but we do let the boys open up the stockings on Christmas Eve. Usually people say like one present on Christmas Eve, but we do the stocking stuffers on Christmas Eve. So they get to open them up and play with what's in there and see all the stuff that's in there. And then we get to just have a nice family evening with our family, with our extended family on Christmas Eve.
And it's more of a traditional Spanish Dominican meal. It's pernil, it's like a pork and rice and all the deliciousness. And sometimes we have pasteles and things like that. So we love it. And for some reason, there's always a lasagna.
And there's always a lasagna.
I don't know, we're not Italian, but there's always a lasagna. But Christmas Day, we started our own tradition when we got married where we like to host Christmas Day, and it's continued. Now it's just basically, it's kind of us, and then whoever wants to, we open the door, anybody wants to come over. It's an open house for Christmas Day.
Yeah, but we, of course, these guys wake up, they run downstairs to open their presents, and then we have a big just Christmas breakfast. We just love Christmas. We love breakfast, and we do a Christmas breakfast, and then we just spend the rest of the day in our pajamas, snacking and enjoying the Christmas day.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So
for the 25th.
So that's basically Christmas for us. We love Christmas. It goes by too fast, right? And of course, after Christmas vacation, we have New Year's, which New Year's Eve is my wife's birthday, which is a big celebration.
I don't know what New Year's is or New Year's Eve. It's my birthday.
And New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, that's also like a big for us. We love celebrating and being together with family. And then that leads us right into
the Day of Epiphany, or the Three Kings Day, and that's January 6th. And that's why, I know some people start decorating even before Thanksgiving, but I like my house to look Thanksgiving-y, or the fall for Thanksgiving. So we start on Black Friday, and then because we start on Black Friday, we keep our decorations up until January 6th so we can celebrate Three Kings Day. And that's a traditional Spanish kind of holiday, and that's where mostly like our parents used to get their gifts on Three Kings Day instead of Christmas Day. So we celebrate that, and the tradition is you put your shoes out on the 5th, and then you have little presents that, you know, the three kings or the wise men came and put something small, because of course they've gotten by this time
Yeah.
so many gifts, so many things, so they don't need anything. 8 days of Hanukkah, Christmas, presents from everyone in the family.
Yeah,
I
so
think just something little.
it
and-
fits in their shoe.
Yes. And then we have just a traditional like tapas, more Spanish style little dinner where we graze on a couple of delicious treats. And then the Rosca del Rey, which either we buy it at a Mexican bakery or I made it this year. And I actually think it tastes better than the one in the bakery.
It's kind of like a giant round scone.
It tastes like a scone. And when you eat it with the cream, oh, it's so good.
So that's it. That's basically what we do. That's a lot to cover for Christmas. Even though it goes by, it feels like it goes by like that. It's a lot, and we love it. So those are our traditions. That's what we do, and that's all how we decorate for Christmas. We would love to know how you do it. So please leave them in the comments below, and let's share any ideas. And hopefully some of this maybe inspired you or gave you some ideas, or you know, if you have any questions, you can ask us in the comments below as well.
See you next time. Bye.